Hey everyone. Is Microsoft behaving as I expected? I made a prediction on November 30th, so let's take a look at how I did. Come to Remora TC to trade like a shark and not get eaten by one. Let's school together to protect and grow our money. Here's the daily chart for Microsoft. Let's do a quick review of what I said on the 30th of November. Ignore these little annotations for a quick moment. On the 30th, which is this little wick here, my prediction was for price to bounce around here, break under the trend line, come back, retest this thick black line up here, and then fail to get down to this long trend line. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit. What you can see is that on December 1st, price held right here on this trend line. Yesterday, big sell down. Okay, they bought it back up by the end of the day. So you have this big gap. What you can see happen today was it gapped down a little bit, and pretty much the price action was on the long side, wanting to fill this gap. So my annotation here, for all of those who are interested in the trade setup, it's a short setup with this trend line here being resistance, perhaps even this little trend line here being a secondary resistance between where price ended today and this zone up here. It's only a 2.3%, I'll call it a stop limit, right? If you were to take a short here, but you wouldn't. My play, from a paper trading standpoint, would be to wait for price to open up tomorrow. What I expect it to do is to bounce around up here. It's going to have this magnetic pull towards this overhead resistance. It may even wick through it, and I would take that as a nice short entry, depending on where it is tomorrow. Okay, so anywhere in this zone here, it's an objective short, and the play would be about 5% downward to this line here. Okay, take your profit there because it'll bounce. It'll probably bounce. Let's take a look on the hourly to give it a little bit better perspective. The annotations are there. You just can't see it because it's off the screen. But the main point is the price action is price fails, comes back and retests resistance. Okay, so you can see this on December 1st. Each candle is an hour. And then yesterday, price gapped down, slowed down, came back up, and ended the day pretty much at where it started the day. Okay, that's why in yesterday's candle, let me switch right back real quick on the daily. You can see this one right here. Today, price gapped down, came back up, and they bought it up all the way throughout the end of the day. We've got a little bit of a gap here. I expect price to fill the gap tomorrow, either in the pre-market or somewhere along the day. And it's possible they won't even reach it. To me, this is a rising wedge, like a flag, right? You see this flag here? The next point would be down to this trend line here. Okay, so that's the trade setup. On the short side, if you're long Microsoft, I would suggest getting out. Get out here, get out up here a little bit, get out, now preserve your cash, wait for a nice discount, and come back in on a long. We'll have to see how the divergence plays out. Right now, we're dealing with bearish divergence. I don't see any bullish divergence to have us be long-term investors for Microsoft. Remember, everything I've shared with you is for educational purposes only. It's not investment advice. As always, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and when you subscribe, please do hit the bell icon because it will help keep you notified of any new uploads. Thanks for watching, and as always, good luck with your trades.